a bracelet, then a wristwatch, and now that coat.
Look, I love her. I want to give her everything.
I'll admit she's pretty. But what kind of a girl would accept those things unless she was going to marry you? Well, I'll tell you the kind that kiss and run, take everything they can get.
You're talking about Thelma.
Types don't change, Mike. Just the faces. They're still bums. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe I shouldn't have shot off my mouth. But that's the way I figured it. He moved out the next day.
Anything else you can remember?
No. He's no crook, Mr. Matthews. He's a friend of mine. Help him, will you?
I'll try. Thanks. The Polachek case was baffling. I'd gotten a lot of information, but none of it seemed to dovetail.
Hey, you look worried.
Oh, the word is frustrated.
I got medicine for that.
Who's our visitor?
An undesirable character calls himself Steve Edwards. Sit down. Any other aliases? He's very uncommunicative. He was picked up at Zeta Market's warehouse trying to sell some coffee. A lot of coffee. Turns out the coffee came from Polachek's truck.
Have Mike Polachek brought down. As soon as possible, please. I think you brought the right medicine, Lieutenant. I say you recognize Edwards, Mike.
I met him before.
He was caught trying to sell the stuff from your truck, Mike.
He was arrested?
That's right, Polachek. And a few of his helpmates are being booked right now.
Will he go to jail?
Or maybe not in this state right away. There are a couple of prisons in Missouri and Ohio who have prior claim on him. But I think Mr. Edwards will be put away for quite a while.
On your feet. All right, take him away, Bill.
Sit down, Mike.
Are you telling me the truth? He'll be in jail?
It's true. You want to talk now, Mike?
Then she's safe. He'll be in jail. You can't hurt her.
When did you first meet this Edwards?
About a month, or maybe 6 weeks ago.
Did Thelma introduce you to him?
Selma wouldn't know his kind. No, I met him after one of my stopovers at Grady's Diner. He was standing by my truck. I didn't pay any attention to him.
Carrying a big load there, huh?
Oh, biggest in the line. Drive it 5 days a week.
What do you carry?
Oh, all sorts of things, mostly groceries. Been hauling coffee the last week.
Coffee?
Yeah.
That's like diamonds.
Sure is.
I'll bet this rig can carry $10,000 or $20,000 worth, huh?
Maybe more than that.
The driver can make himself a lot of dough.
I do all right.
I mean real dough. $2,000, $3,000, $5,000.
How?
By losing the rig.
Huh?
Well, you know, for instance, you're in having a cup of coffee and you don't hear somebody else driving away.
You ain't making me a deal, are you?
Who, me? No. No, but I got a friend who might, though. That is, if you're interested in a little extra money.
Move on, Chiseler, before I tear you apart.
Okay. I'll be around.
Well, you had me worried. Door was open, you weren't here.
Sorry, darling. Had to mail a letter.
Oh. Hey, look what I got. 2 best seats in the theater.
Think you better go without me.
What's the matter, honey? Don't you feel well?
I'm all right. Just tired, I guess.
Tell Mike.
You're sweet. But this is something I don't think you can do anything about.
Tell me and see.
I just wrote a letter to my father. I told him I was coming home by the end of the week.
Leaving? But why?
My father's in trouble. He's had his little bookstore for more than 30 years. Things haven't been going so well, and he owes a lot of money. He has to raise $5,000 or he's going to lose the store.
What can you do?
I can get married. There's a lawyer back home. He's rich. He can make it easy for Dad.
Honey, you can't do that. Well, we're going to be... Oh, look, we can work it out.
Oh, darling, I can't tell you how much I want to stay with you. But I've got to do something. Dad called me this afternoon. He's miserable.
Don't jump off and do crazy things. I can work something out. Promise me you'll wait a couple days.
I won't let you do it, Mike. You've been so kind. It's too much to ask of you. This is my problem.
It's mine, too. I love you. I'll get the money somehow.
In the next couple of days, Mike tried to borrow that money. It was next to impossible. Mike's fat bank account was gone. He was making payments on a fur coat.
Hello, honey. I just stopped by on the way to the yard.
It's nice to see you, Mike.
What's this? What are you doing?
I've been packing. I've got reservations on the train back tonight.
No, you can't.
I'm sorry, Mike. I can't wait any longer. There was another letter from Dad this morning. I've got to think of him.
I had a talk with the boss. He said maybe he could lend me part of it, $1,000.
It's not nearly enough. 5 is the least. Please, darling. I'm going home. Don't make it hard for me.
I won't let you go. You've got to stay here with me.
I can't. I can't. Oh, what am I going to do?
I'll get the money. I swear I will.
Mike was resolved to keep that promise, and there was only one place where he could get that $5,000.
You all set, Mike?
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, look, it's very simple. You're in having dinner and the truck disappears. You give us 20 minutes, then you go to the phone and call the police and report it.
I don't know. You sure it'll be all right?
Sure, I'm sure. What's the matter? You getting chicken? You're either in or you ain't. Make up your mind.
I'm in.
Good. What time will you get the load to the diner tonight?
About 11:30.
Fine, I'll meet you there with the money.
For the first time in Mike's life, he was doing something dishonest, and he despised himself. But Mike knew it was either get that money or lose the only woman he ever really loved.
Hi, Mike. Everything's arranged. Joe here can take care of that big baby fine.
Well, I was just thinking, maybe we ought to put it off.
Huh?
Might not be worth your while to take it tonight.
Why not?
Well, I thought it was going to be a full load, but it's only half.
That's a lie, Polachek. One of the boys was watching the loading. You're carrying capacity. What are you trying to pull on us?
I don't like it, this whole deal, and I'm not going through with it.
What are you talking about? It's all set. You're getting $5 grand.
No.
Well, now, maybe I can get you 6. You said your girl needed the dough bad.
Yeah, I know.
Well, come on. Come on in and talk it over with a cup of coffee, huh?